Hello, Toro fans, and welcome to Tauros All Access. It's the Monday recap edition presented by the Minot family YMCA. As always, I'm Edward Nieman, joined alongside Lauren Hill. Lauren, we're coming off a home weekend for the Toros. At that, a rivalry weekend for the Toros and Bismarck Bobcats. Toros split with the Bobcats. They get the win Saturday night. Bobcats take game one on Thursday night. Lauren, your general thoughts of the weekend here at the Mesa Arena?
It was awesome. Literally, I didn't know what to expect with this rivalry. I mean, obviously people told me lots of good things and lots of just have your expectations set very high.
Yep.
And like Edward said, we split the weekend, and that final game on Saturday was just absolutely insane. I believe the count here at Mesa was sold out, 2,300 flat. And everybody was alive and awake and making noise, and it was just crazy. And yeah, we ended up winning in shootouts.
Yeah, and I think it was a very encouraging performance as well. You look at the Bismarck Bobcats, they got the 1-0 win over the Toros on Thursday night. You know, it was a loss of a very competitive game. Two really good goaltenders. We talked a lot about Tomas Anderson entering this weekend for the Bobcats. He pitched his first shutout the Saturday before this weekend against the Toros, against the Shamrocks. Of course, he came in to Thursday night and did the same, saved a perfect 34 of 34 shots faced. And then Toro goaltender Lucas Fedin also played really well, saved 28 of 29 on Thursday, but it was Chase Reed who got what was the game-winning goal for the Bobcats night one. But you alluded to it earlier, Lauren. Toros with a 3-2 shootout victory Saturday night. Toros came back in this game. Goals for the Toros came from John Small and Ian Spencer, and then of course Ian Spencer with the shootout game-winning goal. You talk about the environment here. It was crazy. It was my first Toro Bobcat rivalry that I've seen in person as well. It lived up to the hype. But yeah, I mean, Lauren, I think Saturday night in particular was a really interesting game. A lot of penalties in that game.
A whole lot of penalties,
and the Toros took advantage in the second period. And we talk about the special teams has been an important aspect of this Toro team so far. So moving on, though, also I did want to mention before we look at the standings after this weekend, the Bobcats were I should say, a perfect 12-0 going into Saturday night. Toros had them a shootout loss, so Bobcats still in first place with a 6-point cushion, with a record good for 12-0-0-1. In second place, though, the St. Cloud Norsemen 8-2-1-2, Aberdeen 8-3-0-0. That St. Cloud team Toros are going to travel to and see next weekend. So another big matchup in the Central Division. Any thoughts on that? I mean, I know that we've seen this St. Cloud team already one time. That was in this building. Toros now traveling down to St. Cloud on the road.
Yeah, so the last time we played them, we split that series. And like Edward alluded to, we are going to St. Cloud this weekend as the poster hint behind Edward. Back there is the Great River Rivalry. Tongue twister there, I said that 3 times. Yeah, I mean, we split the series last time. I think, as you just said with the standings, they are ranked second in the division, and it will be a fight. But I believe that coming off of, I don't think there could be a better game to come off of than what happened on Saturday. And the boys are amped. They are absolutely amped. And like I said on, I believe the pregame show on Saturday, I believe, it doesn't matter where you're ranked, you're still playing a team, and they are your age, and you can win. Especially
in the Central Division, every game matters. Every game is very competitive. We've seen the St. Cloud team one time already, like you mentioned, Lauren. That was home opening weekend here at the Mesa. Toros split. They did win the Saturday night game, which was encouraging and also gave them a lot of momentum, especially in the following weekend as they went on the road and swept the North Iowa Bulls. The schedule in general really doesn't ease up for the Toros. They traveled on to St. Cloud next week and take on the Norsemen. Then the St. Cloud Norsemen come up here for another series, I should say. Then the Toros got Aberdeen, Minnesota, and then Bismarck Thanksgiving Eve. So definitely the Toros have their work cut out for them in the month of November, but nevertheless should be fun. Also, that St. Cloud team was a team that the Toros saw in the preseason, so they've been very familiar with each other as of late. But before we get out of here, we do want to get to our Liberty Tax 3 stars of the week. There was plenty to do this weekend for the Toros.
So our 3-star is Mr. John Small. He scored that first goal in that second game. that tied it up for us. And then Ian Spencer is our second star of the week, with 1 goal, 1 assist, and the shootout goal, game-winning goal, my bad. And then our first star is Mr. Lucas Svedin with 66 saves this season.
Yeah, and good work all around for the Tauros. We'll take a look at the point leaders here. Jesse Uhala is still our point leader and goal leader, 8 goals and 6 assists, good for 14 points on the year. John Small, though, like we just mentioned, 7 goals and 6 assists now following the weekend, good for 13 points. He's tied with Ian Spencer, who has 4 goals and 9 assists. And then Jack O'Hannison, 2 goals and 10 assists for 12 points. So a really balanced an even attack so far for the Tauros, which has led them to 7 wins on the year already. So definitely some encouraging signs coming out this weekend. Any final thoughts, though, Lauren, on the weekend against Bismarck?
I was going to say a fun fact with you just saying the top scorers. 3 out of 4 of those were named assistant captains this past week.
Yeah.
So the fact that they are all in sync there, really, with their points and assists and goals and all of that is amazing. As well as the fact that before we get out of here, we have to mention this lovely QR code down here on the side for all of our socials and literally anything Minotauros, you can get it through that QR code.
Yeah, we should have a weekend preview article/graphic. If you haven't seen the new format, we're trying out a new graphic format for the weekend preview. So it's not just an article, so make sure tomorrow to go to the website and view that. Give that a read and let us know what you think of that. And also, as always, we've mentioned it, periodically, but you can also let us know what you would like to see on Tauros All Access. We can pretty much do anything and everything, whatever you Toro fans want to see, that we can deliver. Let us know.
Whether it be like an interview you want to see, or maybe a new kind of content. We do like mic'd up, and all those kind of things. But if there's something that you want to see that we haven't done, please let us know.
Always open to ideas, and we want to hear from you. So let us know. But until tomorrow, for Edward Nieman, Lauren Hill, our producer, Grace Sandy, thank you for tuning in to Tauros All Access. We'll be back tomorrow, Facebook and YouTube Live at 3 p.m. We'll see you then.